All right, welcome back to part 13 of Coffee Talk. Still love this game even after so many parts. And, well, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are approaching the halfway mark, and this is episode 13, I believe. Did I say 12? This should be 13. Sorry. Yeah, like I'm saying, it's gonna be like maybe close to 30, unless we get a couple of shorter episodes in. I believe one of them was like 17 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So there might be a couple of those. It just depends. All right, go ahead and get started. Gonna go ahead and I'll just load the game. Okay, yeah. So we are on day 4. Go ahead and hit yes. All right. Hopefully I don't mess this up. All right. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. What do we got? Police raid on private Coachella. After party is the biggest drug sex-related bust of the year. Well, let me tell you, 2020 is definitely offering a lot of interesting things in the news, right? And then the fight broke out during Coachella's... fight broke out during Coachella, or Coachella. Culprits are in police custody. So yeah, that's when Henry, I guess he was in part of that fight. So immediately out of the gate with Freya. Welcome. Hey, it's Jordy. Hey, Pop. I just started turning this down a little bit for me. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area, hanging out in a coffee shop. Who's supposed to be watching this area? Okay, my bad. I read that. I'm not sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know. That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Rhino, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Cool. Coffee. Let's do it. I just finished my coffee not too long ago. So, I get you, Jordy. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright tonight. Not uptight. You and your sense of humor. Telling me. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. Ha! It is for her. She thought she could make one better. It's not coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special tonight or today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we would have a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him, though. Hey, being mad wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? Not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems it happened out near Couchula. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Hey, it's Rachel. Rachel! Rachel. How's Mr. Hendry? Or is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Okay. Chocolate milk? Or chocolate. Hold on, let me do something really quickly. Oh. I totally goofed. I wonder if that's gonna be it. Is that gonna be like the dark chocolate? There's no milk in this. Dark chocolate. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. An achievement. Father and daughter. The Velvet family. I don't know why that doesn't pop up on the recording here, but it doesn't matter. He got out fast enough to stop things from getting worse. He's okay then. It'll take a couple of days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. What? But no permanent injuries we need to worry about. Oh, okay. It, for some odd reason, just didn't flow right in my head. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. Then all he wanted to do was... When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But it's okay for you to leave... But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit the coffee shop to get some fresh air. Is he okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel. What really happened last night? Dad got in a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me. In a very suggestive way. Or very suggested, perverted ways. Oh. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started fighting with the thugs. Alright, Lois, so let me ask you this. So he fought as a little cat? Or does he turn into... Anyways, well... And then he started to fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found eyewitness to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they friends of yours? No. Even worse, they work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take them long for the cops to find them, because they are already... What? Because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about the guys in the locker room talk. You know about the guys locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And the topic of discussion. Ugh. So there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. Glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe my dad for. Hey, it's okay. The most important thing is now that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish my mom were here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he'd recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when. That's it. That's what you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. But she's right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need to take a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Rhino. Man, what a weekend. You're telling me. That's 2020, baby. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I gotta continue my patrol. It's been pretty weird. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things still safe around here. Ooh. But even with that, you never know to let your guard down, okay? No problems, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Jordy. Okay, let's see ya. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. I have stories to write. You're not tired. Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never existed without this place, and you. So then, thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Wow, that was it? That was 13 minutes. Alright, so let me go ahead and go back on the recording. So yeah, that was a really quick episode. So I want to say that these potentially may go faster. Usually, a good majority of these episodes have been at least a half an hour. So, wow, that was not that bad. All right. Well, that's the end of part 13. I will see you back for part 14. And if you made it this far and dealt with dealt with how I read out loud, then, very much appreciated. That seems to be the challenge itself. All right. Well, again, please be safe. Good night, and I'll see you on the next one.